Here's my breadboard and Arduino for lab 2. There's my name right there. And then as you can see, I have the 5 buttons and the 5 LEDs all hooked up to the correct pins, if it'll focus, to the correct pins there. And I also color coordinated it so that this red jump and also that red jump cable, jump wire, work with the same LED and the same button with the A2 and then also the D6 for the digital for the LED, and then the A2 for the push button. And then all of the LEDs are in pull down resistor because we don't want them to work until the circuit is connected, right? Until it can be connected to the power, to the 5 volt, to the voltage. And so that's a pull down, because then when I let go, it automatically goes down to ground. To show how the finite state machines work, this is the collision button, which then detects a collision, so the LED for the collision lights up. Here are the 2 for the steering. This means going straight, obviously, but this is also dependent on the collision. So if there's a collision detected, you cannot drive in any direction, you can't turn. And if you're driving in any direction and the collision is detected, that will automatically stop. So you can see that by the LEDs for the steering turning off. And then here's the servo LEDs for moving it down and up. And then they cannot be pressed at the same time. If they are pressed at the same time, then the servo will not move. And so you can see this one starting on, and then if I leave that one on and then click the one to move it up, then that one will turn off, and vice versa. But they will both work independently of each other. And then there's the collision, driving, so you can see all of the buttons and the LEDs are connected correctly. And then since my terminals they're not one terminal, I had to connect them also with jumper wires, and then same around the back, but that was just so that they were all connected to the ground and also to the 5 volt pin if it was for the power versus for the ground there. And so that is my breadboard for lab 2 with the collision detection, the steering, and the servo move up and down finite state machines.